So, it has been brought to my attention that my subs do not like short videos. So, what have I got for you today? 15 or 16 fragrances. One unboxing that is new to me, and I'm sure most of you have never tried it. And these are fragrances that I think should be worn on a springtime date. Now, if you want to know what these fragrances are, and for me to further explain, meet me on the flip side and I'll tell you all about it. Oh yeah, what y'all think about the boys' haircut? My barber hooked me up yesterday, didn't he? Hold on, I'll be right back. What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Trey Sense, and of course, you know I got to do some adjusting real quick. Let me adjust my camera. Get right. How's that? Oh, perfect. Listen, spring is here. Love is in the air. If you ain't got no love, you out there looking for some. Hopefully you're going on some dates. Whether you're dating your significant other, because you got to take her out too, or your girlfriend or whatever. You know, whatever. We got to go on some dates. And as grown men, that's what we have to do sometimes. Sometimes we have to pull up on Red Lobster. We got to pull up on the Olive Garden, places like that. You just got to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I got some fragrances in my collection that I think would be good for a spring or summertime date night. All of these fragrances, with the exception of one or two, are going to have some common themes. One common theme is, other than the fact that they can be found at your rack stores, most of these are going to be easily under $40. Now, use $40 for a price point because there's one I'm not sure of the price on it, but I'm pretty sure the size bottle I have, which is a 50 ml, was around $29 to $30. I'm not 100% sure, but it is. I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, the second criteria that these fragrances are going to have is they're all going to be more or less close encounter type of fragrances. None of them are going to, with the exception of one or two, they're going to be, close encounter type fragrances. Y'all ready? Let's get it. The first one I want to talk to you about is one I picked up last night. I was out and about. I had to get some tires on my car after I got my hair cut, so I went and got my tires. And then I said, you know what, it's such a pretty day, I'm going to hit the highway. I had to ship off JP's package. So I shipped off JP's package, hit the highway. So I went to Decatur, checked out a new TJ Maxx. Didn't really see anything. Checked out a Ross, didn't see anything. So I came back to my area, went to TJ Maxx, it was bare. Went to my Ross. They were stocked. Most of it was stuff I didn't have. Looked at the very bottom shelf and I saw this box. And I thought, Creed has a lot of fragrances in white boxes. Is this a Creed? No, it's not. What it is a gem that I think is a great year-round date night scent. So it will make the summertime date night list, spring and summer. And it is from Usher. And it is Home. Now, $14 for this fragrance. And what do I get when I first smell it? Man, I can't wait to tell y'all about this one. I get Chanel Allure Home when I first smell it, when I first spray it. And I'm just like, wow. $14, Usher? Really? Beautiful scent. It's almost like a mixture of Chanel Allure Home and Dolce & Gabbana The One. And then here's the tricky part. The longer it stays on your skin, it gets sweet. And then it turns into almost like a Polo Red Extreme minus the coffee note. Yes, all that from a $14 fragrance. Yes. Yes. Usher Home. Something interesting happened yesterday as well as I go through this video. First of all, I think this would be perfect for a date night. Let me get back on track before I get off track. Perfect for a date night. Sits a little close to the skin, not a monster projector, but it does hang in there for 4 or 5 hours, which will get you through a date night. I think you can get 100 ml of this between $20 and $25 shipped offline. Any of those sites should have it. If you see this out, guys, I really think you should pick it up. Nice little fake wooden cap on there. If I didn't have so many so many fragrances already on from testing, I would spray this bad boy on. Again, Chanel Allure Home Sport. I'm sorry, Chanel Allure Home. The one mixed in with a little Polo Red Extreme. Dries down really, really sweet. Very romantic fragrance. I like it. I like it a lot. You can wear this in the summer or the winter or the spring. Springtime now, I think it'll be just fine. Usher Home. Check out the bottle so you see it. Okay? And then check out the box. Now, after I bought this fragrance last night, I was sitting in my car. Gentleman walks by, and I guess he recognized me as I recognized him. And we spoke. Hey, how are you? I'm always polite to people. Hey, how are you, sir? You know, because as a man, I feel like that's one thing we can do is be polite to each other. We're not in competition. No need to be rude. So he spoke, I spoke. And from that, a conversation ensued. He said, he was talking about my car. And then I was like, yeah. And we had a little conversation about my car. And then he started asking me about fragrances. And I said, yeah. I said, do you happen to watch YouTube? I said, because I'm kind of a big deal. I'm on YouTube. I didn't say that for real. You know, I am kind of a big deal because you are watching. That's the big deal. Love you guys. Anyway, he says, yeah, I know. And I'm kind of like taken back. I'm like, what? And then he was like, yeah, I watch your videos all the time. You Trey Sense. And I'm like, because mind you, I'm in my area. I'm back home. So I'm like, wow. You know, I'm at the rack store running into somebody that has actually watched my videos. So he and I started to have a long conversation. And we stood there and talked. He asked me several great questions about fragrances, like, if you had the opportunity to buy Lady in Red's version of a vintage, would you buy it? Or would you buy something from Dapper? Or would you buy the Insurrection Pure? Because he has Club Dealaway Man Intense. So he mentioned myself. He mentioned the Fragrance Life, aka Cheapo Depot. He mentioned Sam Broom and how he liked our videos because we were all honest reviewers. He and I stood there and talked, I know, a good hour just about fragrances and just things in general. And it was so nice. So, Mr. Lester Echoes, salute you, brother. I really appreciate you. You made my night, gave me a little bit more inspiration, a little bit more sales. Told me he was proud of me, which means a lot. Because it's just, you know, I do this for that reason. I do this for my subs and just to interact with people. And that's the reason why I get out and go on the hunt. Sometimes you don't find nothing, but if I had not left my house yesterday, I wouldn't have ran into that gentleman. And I've seen him several times at TJ Maxx, and we've spoke several times at TJ Maxx. He said, the other day when you were leaving, he said, I saw you in TJ Maxx one day, and he said, I know that dude. He said, I went to my car and went to your channel, and I said, that's him. So I'm just like, man, you know, which was a great feeling. But he and I sit there and talked about several fragrances. I even let him spray this on. I said, man, I want you to spray this on and tell me what you think about it. He sprayed that Usher on. He was like, man, that's amazing. And I was like, I know it. He said, I've seen that and passed it by. I said, well, I had never seen it before and I wasn't going to leave it. I picked it up. I said, and I'm pleasantly surprised with it. And I am. Usher Home. You guys should get you a bottle of this. Sexy, year-round date night fragrance. Man, it's nice. Okay. I digress. Story time with Trey is over. Let's get it rolling. That's one fragrance. Another fragrance, and this is one of my favorite fragrances from any house, anywhere. I just love this scent. Love the bottle, love everything about it. And it is from the house of Lacoste, and it is Lacoste Home. La Home. Sorry. What do I like about this fragrance? Man, this is a poor man's version of YSL's Tuxedo. And you can get this fragrance for about $29. Now, they also have the Intense version, which I think is just as good. Some say it's better. I'm perfectly content with this. If I see the Intense version out in the wild, I'll pick it up. But this is a banger. This is a beautiful scent. Again, as I said, this is a poor man's version of YSL's Tuxedo. Is it 100% YSL Tuxedo? No, it's not. It's not. Is it a clone? Not saying that either. But what I am saying is, it will give you that same vibe, that same dressed up, citrus, mature type of laid back casual fragrance. That's the vibe I get out of it. Yes, sir. And every time I've worn this, I have enjoyed it thoroughly. And I had this before I'd even smelled YSL's Tuxedo. Big shout out to Kevin Ho, over at Sensual Obsessions because that's the version I have. And he sent me 2 different bottles. He sent me some in a sample pack one time, and then he sent me a big bottle, and I absolutely love it. It smells great. If I were going to a springtime wedding right now, that's probably what I would reach for, was either the YSL Tuxedo or my Creed Royal Oud. It would be one of those 2. Yeah, I guess it depending on whether it would be a middle of the day wedding or an evening wedding. Evening wedding, I'm going with the Royal Oud. Daytime wedding, I'm going with the YSL. But we're talking about this one. Poor man's YSL Tuxedo. Very dressed up fragrance. Oh, man. This smells so good, y'all. This is one you need to pick up. Spend the $25 or $30. I don't think you'll be disappointed. And if you are disappointed, just hit me up in the comment section and say, Trey Sense, I bought this home because you recommended it. I don't like it. And I'd say, do you have Cash App, sir? If you'll ship it, I'll buy it and take it right off your hands because I like the fragrance that much. All right, another one from the house of Salvatore Ferragamo. Yes, sir. And I think this would be great on a spring or summertime date night. And it is Casual Life Wumo, or Wumo Casual Life, however you want to say it. Now, there's something in this, I wish I knew what that note was. It's not a citrusy fragrance. It is very casual. It's not necessarily light. This is one of those fragrances that I talk about getting in the wind and projecting off of your skin and people catching whiffs and thinking you smell good. This is one of those fragrances. This is one of those fragrances. If you were going somewhere, as you know how women are in the summertime, the spring and summer, they like to sit outside on the patio and get their little drinks, and if it's someone playing some live music, bam, this bad boy will rock it and go perfect in that environment. Perfect. Whether you eating at a barbecue joint, seafood place, or whatever, just go out on the patio, let your lady, get her a drink or 2. You know what I'm saying? Some of that relaxer. Now don't go Bill Cosby and put none of the special sauce on it. Don't do that. No, just keep it, within reason. Just let her drink a Mai Tai, a Bahama Mama, Sex on the Beach. You know what they like. Strawberry daiquiris, that kind of stuff. You gotta get the strawberry, the peach daiquiri. Me, I'm a sucker for anything but watermelon, but I don't drink no more, so which I never was a big drinker anyway. Nonetheless, this is one of those fragrances, man, that in the air, as it's filled up this room, in the air, it's just gonna be nice, pumping off of your skin. It's just nice. It's a nice, clean, masculine type of scent that just does it. It does it. It's one that you don't hear many people talking about, so you ain't gonna have to worry about nobody else wearing it and smelling like you. You're gonna stand out for that reason. And people are gonna ask you, what fragrance is that you're wearing? And when you tell them it's Salvatore Ferragamo, they're gonna think, man, he spent a lot of money. This can be had for around the $30 mark, as all the fragrances in this bottle from Salvatore Ferragamo can be. All right, moving right along. Man, got a lot of stuff to get to, y'all. This is a fragrance that I almost didn't put in the list because I'm not sure of the price point on it. I know it's been discontinued. From the house of Calvin Klein, this is CK1 Shock. Now, this is not my favorite fragrance. It's not. It's not, and I'll tell you why. I don't like the opening. I don't like that fizzy tobacco. I mean, who wants to smell energy drink soda pop with tobacco? Now, where this fragrance shines and gets beautiful is when that burns off. And then you have a really nice tobacco fragrance. So if you're going out on a date that's in the nighttime, in the evening, where we're in the spring, so it still may even be a little cool. And I know some of you, we don't have this problem in Alabama because at nighttime it just go from sun up to sun down, but the temperature don't move that much in the summertime. Spring, yes, it varies. But I know some of you still have cool nights in the summer, was the point I was getting at. This is one that I think would go well on a summertime, springtime date night in the evening, if it was cool. Because once you get past that soda pop fizziness, that just makes me go, why? To that tobacco, you got something. And it's similar, the tobacco in this reminds me of really expensive fragrances like Perfumes de Marly's Orid, What was that other one? I'm gonna have to get up and get it now. Can't think of the name. I know Horde is one. We'll just stick with Horde. It's got that kind of a tobacco smell to it. Not the same quality, but it didn't miss it by much. Nonetheless, it's a great type of fragrance. What is that one everybody? Angel Share. It's got that type of tobacco vibe to it. Really nice. Once you get to that point and let the fragrance dry down, it's really, really nice. This used to be an inexpensive fragrance. As a matter of fact, I think I got this for like $12 because they didn't have a price on it, and the people at Burke's at that time liked me so much, they were just like, well, how much you gonna pay for it? And I showed them, like, this is what I think is a good price, Miss Burke's lady. It was like, yeah, that works. So I got it. Now, I don't know if the price has shot up on it. I don't know if the supplies are diminished or whatever, so I almost didn't put it in here. But this is one, if you see out, I know I see the female version all the time. If you see the male version, if you see this out, you may want to pick it up. It's a nice little tobacco fragrance. Just gotta let that soda pop fizz burn off. Once you do that, you got yourself a winner. Projects pretty good for about an hour and a half, and then it starts to fade anyway. So you're only gonna get about 3.5, 4 hours. That's all I get anyway, off my dry cologne sucking skin. That's all I get. You may get better. If you do, great, congratulations. A lot of people absolutely love this scent. What, like Red Fox say? You know, I'm okay with it, but it ain't, you know. But nonetheless, I think it's a great spring, summer date night fragrance at night. Another one, I'm finna go on a little bit of a CK run, and I'm gonna get these CKs out of the way. I've got 3 more CKs. This one, the next one is CK1 Collector's Edition. I know they make several Collector's Editions, but this is the one in the red bottle. Okay, for all my guys out there that like floral fragrances, imagine this. Imagine the original CK1 DNA. The frosted bottle, which I absolutely love CK1. I think it is the most underrated aquatic fragrance ever. Everybody talks about the Joe. Nobody wants to talk about the one. CK1 started it all because he came out before the Joe. But this is CK1 with a hint of floral notes in it. That's what it is. A hint of floral, a hint of fruit. The floral overpowers the fruit. So, in the end, what do you get? I'm glad you asked. You get a more dressed up version of CK1. The floral notes make this just a little bit more classy and a little bit more dressy. That's it. So if you're looking for a CK1 that's really, oh man, wedding, this would be great for a wedding. Especially if it's one of those laid back casual weddings. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about one where everybody dressed like penguins and stuff and all the women's got on the same dress. I'm not talking about that kind of wedding. You have to go a little bit more upscale. But I'm talking about one of them weddings where, like they have in Alabama, where they have it outside at somebody's barn. You know what I'm saying? And the man got on cowboy. That kind of wedding. Perfect. Perfect. Or a semi. It's like something in between. This would be perfect. It's just a little bit more dressy than the original CK1 because of the floral notes. But I absolutely love this fragrance. It's not a monster projector, sits close to the skin, and longevity is not the greatest. But I'm glad I have this in my collection. Great for wearing to church or places like that. Or y'all going to the Sizzler. You're gonna take her to the Sizzler because she ain't quite made it to Olive Garden yet. She ain't, elevated her stock yet. You still trying to figure out. So you like, we hit the Sizzler up. Nothing wrong with the Sizzler. Take her to IHOP. Perfect. I mean, just a nice little evening out fragrance. Okay, the next one. CK1 Platinum. And I don't hear anybody talking about this fragrance. Now what this is, fruity, sweet and fruity. That's what it is, sweet and fruity, yep. And I like it. Again, price point on this little bottle right here, I think was $19. But for my size collection, honestly, I wish I had 100 bottles in this collection instead of 500, 100 mils, to be honest, because you know how much more room I could get? I digress. Sweet, and fruity. Yep, I'm back at you. But I think this would be a great springtime date night. This is, would I wear this in the day? Yeah, but I don't think I would wear it on a day date. But I would wear it in the day if I was like running errands or something like that, but not necessarily a date. I would wear it on a date at night, if that makes any sense, because it's just that sweetness and that fruit in it. To me, it will go well on a date night. It'll just, you know, it's a close cuddle. Let me put a little bit of this in there. Yes, yes, very fruity. Yes, almost the sun got on my hand. I really like this fragrance, CK1 Platinum. I don't know why more people aren't talking about this and paying it more attention. I guess because it's not expensive and it's not popular. And none of the big time reviewers like it. But anyway, your boy likes it. I think it smells good. I wouldn't steer you wrong. Good little summertime, springtime date night fragrance. All right, and the last one from the house of Calvin Klein on this list, it is CK1 Red. Now this one is a little bit spicy. Well, yeah, that's definitely, excuse me, y'all. That's definitely a spring, summer, night. Spring day. You can wear this spring day. Summertime, I think it leans more towards night. It's a little bit spicy. Just a little bit. Not too spicy. Get that off my... It's not too spicy. This video is 20 minutes and I still got a ton of fragrances to go. Y'all said y'all didn't want no more short videos. So it's for you, Johnny. But this is a, you know, nice date night fragrance. That's it. A little bit spicy, masculine, a little bit fruity. I think it's a nice date night fragrance because, again, to me on a date, I don't want to smell like her ex-boyfriend or her ex-husband. I just don't. I don't want to smell like that guy she had a crush on in high school that used to wear so-and-so. I don't. So I always try to wear fragrances that fit the occasion, but yet that people just aren't reaching for. And this is a perfect example of that. People are going to think you smell good. Again, it's not going to kick the doors off of any restaurant that you're in. But it is one of those that if you're outside, again, like I said, on the patio, sipping on your cold Bud Light or Bud Ice or whatever you drink, some good old sweet tea, whatever, and that breeze catches you and it comes off your skin or off your shirt and hits her nose, she's going to think, wow, that smells nice. What is that? And you winning already. You're already on halfway between first and second base. You're hoping for the pitcher to balk. That's what I be hoping. I be like, balks. I don't want to steal second. I just balk. Let me just try it down. But anyway, that's me. CK1 Red. Love it. Now this next one is from the house of Dolce & Gabbana, as Medea says, Dolce & Gabbana, and it is the One Gray. I really like this fragrance. I really do. I think it is one of the perfect summer, springtime, date night fragrances. I do. Because it's got some of the DNA from the one, EDT and EDP, with a little bit of citrus in it, easy to wear, relaxing, calm, but yet masculine, slightly sweet. You're gonna smell really, really good, but it's not gonna come across like, man, he's trying so hard. How much cologne did he spray on? Nah, because you don't want that. You don't want them to think you're trying too hard, but for some reason today, that's a turnoff to women. Trying too hard, they don't like that. You know, they like that joker that's like, if you stay, you stay. If you go, you go. They don't like that one that's like, baby, please, please, baby, baby, please. They don't want that no more. Keith Sweat would not sell one album in this generation. All that begging he did. Nonetheless, I digress again. I'm sorry. Dolce & Gabbana the One Gray. I think this is a great spring and summer date night fragrance. And I think you could wear this one on a day date. Say you're just meeting for lunch, which I've done many times. And you want to go out to eat? Sure. Well, let's meet about 1 or 2. Okay. Daytime. Perfect. Like it a lot. Dolce & Gabbana the One Gray. And this was the one I wasn't sure of the price point on. I didn't know if whether it was $39, $49, because, you know, Dolce stuff is high. But I think this one came in 50 mil, about $29, $39. So, nice little fragrance. All right. Let me throw something on here for my old heads, my old 90s guys like me. Mambo. Yep, Mambo. Yep. I'd wear this on a date. I would wear this on a date. Maybe not a first date, but I would wear this on a date. I could see springtime. Say we're going to a Mexican restaurant. Again, we're gonna sit out on the patio, enjoy a few drinks, a few cocktails. You know, I'm gonna tell her how beautiful she is. Again, the spice in this, I think, would just go with that atmosphere. I think it would just go with that vibe, that energy. You know, so while I'm telling her that, yeah, you're beautiful. You're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life. Where did you get those eyes? Really? That's cool. How old is your mama? So you gonna look good when you get old? Well, I can't give y'all all my tips. Y'all see, y'all, no, man. I'm gonna get somebody messed up out there. That's how you gotta talk to them. You gotta look at them like you're real serious. Get all James Bond on them. Like, yeah, I've been watching you for a while now. You know, you gotta hit them with that old joke and say, don't talk, just listen. You know what I'm saying? You gotta talk to them, you know. You can't just sit there and eat chips all night. You gotta entertain them. They want to be entertained. So you gotta do that. And I think Mambo will help. I think if this gets in the air and hits their nostrils, it's gonna smell good. It's very masculine, very spicy, and very affordable. And you see your boy has put a dent in this bad boy right here. I almost hit myself in the head. But I definitely like this fragrance. I think it's good. Like it. Y'all should try it. Liz Claiborne, Mambo. Whew, man, what was I thinking? I don't know what I was thinking. Gotta keep the subs happy, right? I got 6 more, y'all. All right. This video gonna end up being 30 plus minutes long. I hope y'all happy, and y'all better watch every second of it too, man. Else I'm gonna be mad. Another one that I don't hear anybody talking about that I think is a hidden gem. And it is from the house of Tommy Bahama. Can you guess what it is? I'm sure you're not. I'm sure you can't. It is Island Life. Yes. This is masculine tropicalness, if that is a word. Masculine tropicalness. It would stick with that. Ooh-wee. 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 If John Barbados smell this and he see Tommy Bahama, he gonna slap it. Cause this smell like one of them John Barbados fragrances. This smell like something that should be in the John Barbados line. But nonetheless, this is and I love the presentation on this bottle. It is absolutely beautiful. It was in the dead of winter a couple of Christmases ago when I bought this. I'll never forget it because we were out Christmas shopping and we were at the house and we decided, it was about 8:30. And you know, stores were staying open later and we was cold. And I looked at Kales, which is my ex-wife, and said, you wanna go shopping? It's like, I know we was headed to Russellville, Alabama. We went from Russellville to Huntsville. 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, but the stores were staying open to 12 and 1, so we didn't have nothing else to do. And I found this in Russellville at Burke's. And I absolutely love this fragrance. Man, it's so good. It's so masculine, but at the same time, it's aquatic. Oh man, got that margarita type of vibe to it. Yes, sir. And not only would this fragrance be good on a date, this would be good in the daytime, on vacation. Island Life says it all. But I would definitely wear this on a very laid-back, casual date where we were going to do something chill. Like, say you got a restaurant in your area that serves some good seafood but has a live band or something. Man, rock this. As long as you can get out on that patio and let that wind work for you, love it, man. Tommy Bahama stole one from John Barbados. John V don't know about this one yet, but when he do, it's going to be a fight in Frag Call, y'all. Beautiful fragrance though. I absolutely love this fragrance. And then you get this big old 100 ml bottle for like $19, $20. And if you don't like it, you can easily throw it at somebody. And you're going to knock them out. It's going to knock them out the box, Rick. Knock them out, Rick. Knock them out the box, Rick. Another one from the house of Lacoste. And this is the Live, the Raymond Pettibone edition. And when I bought this fragrance, I didn't see it a whole lot. And I watched this one go down and go down and go down to my price range of $19.99, and I picked it up. Great date night. I don't even know who Raymond Pettibone is. I think he's a surfer or a skateboarder or something. Sound like a blues musician. Raymond Pettibone. But this is a great little fragrance. Very citrusy. I received a ton of compliments when wearing this. Yes. It's just something about it. It's just got that something. Can't really explain what it is. You just have to trust me. It's slightly citrusy. It's got a wood type of vibe to it. I almost want to say pencil shavings type of vibe. But don't let that discourage you because it smells good. And women complimented me all the time on this, and it's got good staying power for a lacoste fragrance. I like it. And I don't know if the Pettibone edition is any different from the rest of the lives, but I was proud to have this in my collection. Still proud to have it in my collection. Good smelling fragrance. Actually performs pretty well. Projects good. Longevity is good. Lacoste Live Raymond Pettibone edition. That's one I could see. That's also one I think I would wear to a evening time wedding if I was going to one. Yeah, it's versatile. You wear it in the daytime, you wear it in the evening, spring or summer. I think it'd be good. Or even in the fall. All right, another one. And I was blessed with this from my homeboy Jakari Pike, you know, at JP Frags. And this is Carolina's Herrera's 212 VIP Black. This one, man, it has a hint of violet leaf. And it's darker than any of the other fragrances on this list. This is, I think, Carolina Herrera's twist or take on Invictus's with a little bit more sweetness. And again, it's, man, that's just nice. And not only that, it's a nice looking bottle, magnetic cap that I'll just sit here and play with for hours. You can tell I'm an 80s, 90s kid because our toys just wasn't that complicated. So we played with magnets. Maybe that's why, hey, y'all. Maybe that's why I like magnetic cap. It takes me back to when I played with magnets. Anyway, this is a beautiful scent. This is a very nice fragrance. I like everything that I have smelled from the House of Carolina Herrera. I just do. Everything that I've gotten my hands on, I like. And this is no exception. This bad boy smells really, really nice. Yeah, I definitely would wear this on a date night. Wouldn't wear it, well, yeah, I would wear this on a date. I would wear this to a spring or summer wedding. Yeah, versatile enough to pull off any of those spring and summer occasions that you got coming up. I'd wear it to the cookout. Wouldn't wear it to an office or anything like that. It might be a little too heavy for the office, but nonetheless, beautiful fragrance. And this bottle is heavy. I'm gonna sit this joke down. That thing heavy. Carolina Herrera VI2 Black. I got this many more. One that I don't hear anybody talking about, and I'm a little confused as to why. And it is a flanker to one of my favorite fragrances, and it is Chrome Aqua. Yeah, beautiful bottle. And again, this has no chrome DNA. There's no chrome in this. You don't smell the original chrome, no metallicness or nothing. But what you do get is a nice, woody, fruity, masculine, aquatic fragrance. Doesn't perform the best because chrome stays on my skin days, stays on my clothes weeks, so I enjoy that. This one does not perform that way. It's not. Is it good? Extremely good to me. Again, it's fruity, so it goes with those playful summer springtime occasions that you want to get involved in. It's masculine enough that, you know, you're gonna feel like a man when you wear it, and you're not gonna feel like you're wearing one of those unisex fragrances, which is nothing wrong with. But sometimes you just want to smell like a man, okay? Sometimes. And this is one of those fragrances that I think does it just right. It's got enough fruity and playfulness to be worn in the spring and summer, but at the same time, it's masculine. Performance is not the best, but oh well. It's an inexpensive fragrance. I think I paid $24 for this and was happy to get it in my collection. Chrome Aqua. Y'all, I got two more. And this is a great fragrance. Vince Camuto Black. Man, oh man. Love it. Just clean. Just clean. Hey, that's it. Clean, upscale, somewhat dressy. Not a masculine, not a overpowering type of fragrance. One that sits relatively close to the skin, but it does sit there for quite a while, so performance is okay on that part. It smells like something that you would think Vince Camuto would make. It smells really, really good. I like it. And this is, you can pick this up, I think, in 100 mil for like $19 now. When I got this one, they were a little bit more because I paid about $29 for this 50 mil. But that's what they were going for then. Now, you can get the 100 mil of any of these fragrances that are in this style bottle by Vince Camuto for about $19. I see them all the time in Burlington. Yeah. But I would wear this first date, second date, wedding, daytime, nighttime, office, anything that you wanted to impress somebody with. I think they would be impressed if they smell this on you. And that is Vince Camuto's Black. Last but not least, from one of my favorite houses, Bulgari. And this is Bulgari Man Extreme. And what this smells like is a nice bar of soap. Citrusy with just a little bit of soapiness running through the bottom of it. I love it, y'all. I absolutely love it. Great fragrance. I think it smells good. Again, not the best projecting fragrance, and not the best performing fragrance, but you're talking about a date, so you want her to be in your circumference. You want her all up in her. You don't want her way over there. So that's okay. And again, we're talking about spring and summer, so we're talking about nice breezes. We're talking about going to the park and eating ice cream or slushy or whatever. You know, just getting a comb and sitting in the park. That little breeze comes through. And you know that little breeze comes through. Check game, peep game. You get us some ice cream, okay? It's springtime. You at the park. Cool breeze come through. First thing she gonna say is, I'm cold. That's your cue, big dog. That's when you reach your arm around and say, I got you. That's when you pull it in close. Now that's free. The next one I'm gonna have to charge y'all for. I ain't gonna keep giving out free tips like that. Follow me. Get her some ice cream. Let the cool breeze hit her. I'm cold. And then you get you some sugar water. Bulgari Man Extreme. Citrus with just a hint of soap. Nobody's ever going to tell you that you smell bad with this on. Just saying. All right, y'all. Man. Whew. I'm tired. This video going to be 40 minutes long. But thank you all for sticking through it. I hope it was long. Enough for you. And I hope you find these fragrances interesting and this content to be useful. I apologize for any background noise, but my window was open because it's nice here in Alabama, letting some fresh air in. And with that comes the sounds of the highway that runs through North Alabama. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off here, edit this video, and get it to you. Thank you again. If this is your first time coming by my channel and you made it this far, then there is no reason for you not to sub. For all my repeat warriors, thank you, bros. I appreciate it. Now let's get out of here. Until tomorrow, peace.